Hjertelig velkommen, kjære internett, tilbake til Karl spiller Clouded Heart. Nå skal vi snart gå gjennom denne gyllene, svære dobbeltdøra som vi har foran oss her. Men før vi gjør det, så har jeg bare lyst til å si til dere alle sammen, i hvert fall dere som har fulgt med hele veien på den serien her, tusen takk for at dere har fulgt med. Det sier jeg jo til alle som ser på alle seriene mine. Men jeg må si at det er jo litt ekstra koselig at dere vil følge med på den serien her, med tanke på at dette er et spill som jeg har lagd. Og da blir det litt mer personlig, veldig mye mer flaut. Men i hvert fall hyggelig at dere har lyst til å følge med. Så tusen takk for det. Da setter vi i gang. This is it. We'll find a DJ in here. Once we go in, there'll be no turning back. But to make sure we're fully prepared. Og det er vi, så vi går inn og ser hva som skjer. Darkness. Her, ja. Da var vi fremme. On that cursed day 500 years ago, I sealed my father away to protect the world from his greed. But I made the fatal mistake of underestimating him. With the last of his strength, he banished me to a prison of my own, to this place, where I have resided for centuries, unable to reach the outside world. It was 7 years ago that I finally broke free from my father's curse. As time went on, my strength came back to me, and I created the vultures. I used them to manipulate the flow of time, creating 2 separate timelines. I began my search through time for a boy suitable for carrying out my will. And I found you. However, the vultures I created were incomplete. They possessed no flesh and blood, no human bodies, and that was causing them to wither away. So I called 4 men into this world, meant to be vessels for my creations. Everything proceeded as I had planned. But then, one of these men escaped, and the 4th vulture was never able to enter a vessel. Thus, my dear creation faded back into nothingness. That was when events began to occur. Events I had not foreseen. Mainly, the arrival of you 2 and your continuous meddling. I have one question. The Rosetta Stones. If you made those creatures to be free of all human boundaries, why give them such a fatal weakness? It should be obvious. To bend them to my will. I had no guarantee these creatures would not turn against me. They needed to know their place through threats, if necessary. I see. Well, we're not done meddling just yet. Whatever you're planning to do from here, we're putting an end to it. You've gone far enough. Such arrogance. How dare you challenge my will? You, who have not even come to terms with your own demons. What are you talking about? I already... Indeed, the darkness within you was repelled that day in the castle. But the scars, the memories and the pain remain as strong as ever. Striking down an attacking army won't destroy its fortress. Your awakening has only just begun. What do you care? We're here to stop you. That'll be the end of everything. So eager to face me. But I wonder, do you have it in you to face yourself? What are you doing? Stop! What's wrong? Don't you feel that? Ah! As expected, you're completely terrified. Marth! No. Don't do this. Stop! Blackness. Nå dette alt som skjer oppi hodet til Marth. Nok en gang. Det jo ikke noe nytt at det skjer ting oppi huet hans. I thought I wouldn't have to see this place again. Men nå har tiden kommet til å se nøyaktig hva som bak den mørke døra inne i sjela til Marth. For der har vi aldri vært. Og nå har skjebnens time kommet. Weakling. What? Loser, coward, freak. What's going on? Who's talking? Sorry, there just isn't room for you here. Like you could ever be with a woman. You're the ugliest little brat I've ever seen. No, don't! I don't want to think about those things anymore. Weakling, loser, coward, freak. Weakling, loser, coward, freak, og så videre. Why aren't you coming back, Dad? Don't you want me anymore? Don't you want to be my dad? No, stop! Who the hell are you? Need you ask? I am you. You are me. You and I are one and the same. I am a fragment of you, one that exists in the darkest depths of your mind. But why are you doing this to me? I have done nothing. You are doing this to yourself. All of this is a result of your own actions, your own emotions. You have always refused to face this truth. What are you saying? I know all that there is to know about you. You don't. You don't know anything. I've never allowed anyone to know. I am the you that exists in your mind. Indeed, your greatest fear is the you that exists in the minds of others. Therefore you hide. You refuse to reveal your true self to anyone. You know this to be true. Don't do this to me. You are so afraid of giving others the wrong impression of yourself that you attempt to shut out all impressions entirely. Thus you are alone. That's right. Open your eyes. Your entire life has been spent hiding from what could potentially cause pain from interaction with others. However, living that way has been painful as well, has it not? It has. Indeed. In fact, it has only served to strengthen the very core of your suffering. The core that is loneliness. Loneliness? Yes, it is human nature to embrace one another. You run from this in fear of being hurt. Yet in the process of doing this, you only hurt yourself. So no matter what I do, I can't escape the pain. You mean there's no hope for me? There is always hope. That is why I am here. I offer liberation. Ooh. Give in, Marth. Lower your guard. End this lifelong struggle. Free your heart and sleep forever in the sweet embrace of death. No. I admit, I once felt that way, but not anymore. I can't die. I know now that there's someone who cares about me, someone I've grown to trust and to love. I won't hide anymore. I'll stand up and face my fears with her beside me. Congratulations, Marth. You made it. I did? Actually, we're 2 heads short. Believe in your friends, Marth. Trust them and let them into your heart. I offer you the ultimate liberation and you decline? This is odd. My friends. I'm counting on you. Og der vi I gang med en kamp mot Marth sitt indre, rett og slett. I hvert fall all negativiteten inne I Marth. Enkelt og greit, holdt på å si. Hvis det noen her som har sett min favorittserie, Neon Genesis Evangelion, eller Evangelion, eller hva enn du har lyst til å... Hvordan vil du uttale det? Og tenker at dette her må jo ha vært inspirert av Evangelion, så har dere helt rett. Det veldig inspirert av Evangelion. Og det ja, jeg kan vel egentlig si at dette meg på mitt mest eksistensialistiske og... Ja, hva skal jeg si? Litt sånn filosofisk. Jeg liker å være litt filosofisk når det gjelder dette med mennesker og sånt. Men ja. Anyways, nå vi da I gang med første av et par final battles. Så vi får se om dette blir noe problem. Så vidt jeg husker, så ikke den bossen her den verste bossen I spillet. Den ganske straightforward. Nå bruker jeg mye engelsk ord igjen, men ja. Zack's Torture. Her tar vi skade, men vi har såpass mye liv at det ikke så farlig lenger. Så vi bare kjedelige og bruker standard attacks. I og med at vi nå har de beste våpnene fortsatt, og at standard attacks rett og slett veldig kraftige når vi level 50 og har de beste våpnene. Critical hit. Nice. Vi tar I hvert fall, vi tar ikke så mye skade, men vi gir mye skade. Det jo I hvert fall en fordel, det. Og her ser vi rødt og blått, en sånn rød og blå spøkelsesskapning som holder en gravstein. Det var en tegning som jeg fant, sånn gratis tegning på internett. Jeg synes den passer ganske fint her. Så det ikke jeg som har tegnet den, det skal jeg ikke påstå at det Men bakgrunnen her det jeg som har tegnet, for lenge siden. Da jeg var ung. Og da var vi ferdig inne I sjela til Marth for siste gang. Impossible. This cannot be. Looks like I passed your test. But this is absurd. You were at the mercy of all of... How could you have... Seems to me that you've grossly underestimated us. It appears I was mistaken. That was quite an admirable feat. You have caught my attention. The tables have turned. Nonsense. My mind, my will has endured for 500 years. This changes nothing. Then let me ask you something, Aditya. You risk your life to prevent your father from destroying the world, but now you follow in his footsteps. Why are you doing this? First of all, I'll have you know I'm nothing like my father. But I do owe it to you to answer that question. Have you ever stopped to take a good look at the disturbing world we live in? For centuries I was trapped inside these cursed chambers, betrayed, punished by my own father. In this disgusting place I was alone. Images of the world were all around me, but I myself was invisible. Can you even begin to imagine what this is like? Observing everything, unable to reach out and grasp it. Standing in the cold, looking in, seeing the world only through a crystal mirror. Having nobody, nothing to interact with, and your own mind slowly eating away at you. This has been my curse, my reality, my 500 years of agony. Do we truly desire a world in which a fate like mine is allowed? Should such a level of misery be permitted to exist? I have taken it upon myself to banish this pain. The only way for a human being to achieve eternal peace of mind is through death. Life is simply a futile struggle towards this peace. Peace sought after through power, which in turn brings misery to others. This has been reality ever since the human mind invented the concepts of yours and mine. It is a never-ending circle of despair. Therefore, I will end all life, the source of all struggles, of all suffering. That is my ultimate desire. Just as I suspected. Even the one pulling the strings is just doing what she believes is right. Hate to say it, I kind of understand you. We're getting tired of running around chasing after people like you, and I'm sure you're getting sick of our meddling, so how about this? It ends here. The winner decides. If you win, do whatever you want, but if we defeat you, we'll be the ones to decide the world's future. The winner takes it all, Exactly. As for the loser, no hard feelings. Sounds about right? Indeed. This should be good. An interesting proposition. Very well, I accept. But make no mistake, I shan't go easy on you. Rest assured, neither will we. Death will come to us all someday. It is pointless to rush things. Today we will fight despair and press on. We will live. Banishing despair alone is a foolish idea. You fear the dark and therefore wish to eliminate it. But to go to such lengths as to shatter the light along with it, I cannot allow this. Aditya, we'll show you just how strongly we believe in the future of mankind. Og der vi I gang med aller siste kamp I hele Cloud Heart. Det et bra tidspunkt å avslutte episoden på, så det vil si at neste episode blir aller siste episode av Clouded Heart. Tusen takk for at du følger med, takk for at du så på, og håper vi ses igjen i neste og siste episode. Tusen takk for meg, og ha det bra! Subscribe!